right. Hello, everyone. Tuesday morning. Thank you guys, by the way, for checking out my uber super late video I put up last night where I was borderline incoherent, but it was fun. When you're into coins as much as I am, you are up till the wee hours of the night and morning, just searching through anything and everything. And that's the cool part of this whole game is, like I had indicated, I had a bunch of, foreign coins that I went through, and it was a relatively painless endeavor for the most part. Found some other stuff, probably not even worth mentioning on video. I don't know, maybe one day. There goes one of them right now. But before we get started, as always, the best way you can support my channel is smash a like button. Of course, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And right up here, there's going to be a link to a new channel. I'm going to be plugging this new channel on the next number of videos. Come join me. As a matter of fact, we will be in studio for most of the day today, putting up new content for this channel. So if you're into me and what I do, and yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. You guys check it out, subscribe, show your support. I appreciate everyone that has chimed in and showed their support. Myself and Rob appreciate it. Let's get these kids off to college, man. So I did a quick little trip to the coin shop over the weekend, and I wanted to do a little share session with you, show what I purchased. I didn't spend a lot of money, and that's the cool thing about shopping around at coin shops is, you could set your own budget as little as and a lot as you want. So I rummaged through the, let me go ahead and get just a hair closer. I rummaged through the dollar bin and came away with a really nice looking VF Liberty nickel. Let's see if I can find my little pointer doodad here. And things I like to look for, because these things can look pretty shot. I've actually shown a number of these things in the past where you have like Liberty missing, a lot of the hair details gone. Mostly, the rim would be nice and flat up to these denticles right here. But this is just a plain Jane, acceptable looking 1912 Liberty nickel. I do have a number of various folders, active folders and albums that I'm working on. The Liberty nickels is one such, where I'm kind of focusing on the VF grades, because once you get into like the tougher grades, like the 1885 and 86 and things of that nature, the pricing gets pretty nuts. But this coin overall exhibits what I would feel to be just like an acceptable amount of wear for the grade. There's nothing funny going on with the coin. It's not clean. It's not, there's no damage of any sort anywhere. I mean, it's a really nice nickel, and you know what, for $1, I know he keeps saying, even I'm getting tired of it. But just to let you guys know, coins like this do exist out there for a very cheap price. Okay, you gotta know what you're looking for, and that's why us YouTube coin gurus do these videos, so that way you are well knowledgeable. So here is a 1912. Okay, it's much like the previous coin I showed you. Slightly lower grade, I would say this is a VF 2025, somewhere in that general vicinity. But this was another coin that I plucked from the dollar bin, out of all places. And as we flip it over, we got a little mint mark right there. This is a 1912D. There's only a couple coins that actually exhibit a mint mark on the reverse. So we have the 1912D and we have the 1912S, where if this was an S on this type of grade, you would be talking about a coin in the $100 to $150 range all day long. This one I picked up for $1. It's worth about 25. This one's going into the album, and I will be happy with that. No doubt about it. And this is a coin that I don't know if I've ever shared this one before, but it's an 1865 Indian head cent that obviously was messed with. And this is a contemporary pie cutter piece. Okay, generally they will drill a hole, whoever they are, mostly people that work in manufacturing, they'll drill a hole here right in the middle and they'll use this as a gear. Okay, and then these would be installed in various machinery and things along those lines. Pretty neat piece. A nice early ephemera item. And it's in relatively good shape. You have full Liberty right here. You have a few of the diamonds showing on this ribbon, which helps out with the grade. This is somewhere probably VF35, somewhere in that general area. All right, so this one I paid up a little bit. Okay, it's a 1936S. As you can see, they pegged the grade at AU pretty well. I paid $10 for it. The coin is fantastic. Again, some of the hidden kind of bargains and gems is in the 1930s Buffalo nickels. Someone, you know, wants to collect an obsolete piece that they don't see that often in a really nice grade. 1930s Buffalo nickels in grades XF and higher are absolutely affordable. Now, you know, once they get into like Mint-State 65 and 66 and those type of grades, it doesn't become affordable at all. But an AU example shows a lot of detail. You got tons of luster. This one you can see the dye flow lines, you know, just kind of a hallmark of these coins of how bad the planchets were. You know, you had a lot of annealed planchets, you know, with lamination peels and all various types of ailments on these things. What I love about this coin, and you can't really see it too well, but this is a repunched mint mark. You might be able to see a tiny speck of the S just to the east of the primary. I don't know if I can get in that close, but yeah, it's there. I'm not going to bust out the magnifier for this one, but you see that extra curl there, guys, to the right? Hey, my iPhone camera does do a decent job at imaging these coins. Yes. So that one's really cool. But the find of the day, which could pay off in a huge way, is this 1887 Morgan dollar. All right. Now, I paid $50 for this, and I felt like it was a bargain. Even though it's a common date Morgan dollar, I have other intentions for this coin. But I think we'll appreciate the coin more if I take it out of this container. So give me a second. That's why I'm wearing one glove. Not because I'm trying to set a styling trend any, but because I knew that I would be holding on to this thing. Yeah, these Whitman coin holders are not my favorite because they shake around in there. You never know, you can get a few hairlines. But this thing is absolutely magnificent. So there we go. Of course, you have a few requisite hits. I mean, it's really hard to find a Morgan dollar with a completely clean cheek, but this one is pretty close. A lot of these fields look pretty good. You got a couple tiny little doodads in here. This one is going off to NGC on my next order, and that should be here next month. I've kind of held off through the holidays and waited to send off my coins so I could amass enough of them to make it a worthwhile thing. Some pretty cool die cracks around the horn here. You know, United States of America, $1, you can actually see it going through the star. Pretty cool stuff. I always tell folks that Morgan Dollars holds some of the best kept secrets in coin collecting, with the the VAM collecting and the varieties and things like that. But here's what I am kind of hoping for on this coin. Okay, I know a grade's good enough to be a 65 all day long. That's gonna keep me right on the price. And for those of you that know me, I like to go above and beyond. So at mid-state 66, which is where I firmly believe this coin should settle at, this is about a $230 coin right here, okay? I don't see anything too crazy that's going to prevent it from reaching that kind of grade level. This thing is blast white. I mean, there is just a smidge of edge toning that the camera won't be able to pick up because of the lighting. The lighting washes it out. But on this coin, it's right here. You have just a hair of like yellow gold toning. You might be able to see a little bit right here above unum. But for a 66, okay, there's a few kind of marks right here, which is fine and acceptable for that grade. You have this little thing right here, which is pretty small. I'm not going to say it's trivial. Now, once we're talking about mid-state 67 type coins, okay, they would want to see an extremely clean field behind Liberty and right here, and then especially up front. But there is this one little nick or scrape or something like that that is semi-distracting. Yeah, these few nicks are acceptable. You have this little thing right underneath the UNS right there. Yeah, this thing screams mid-state 66 all day long, but it would be a nice piece to have graded for, even though it's a common date. But, you know, it's a, well, let me hear what you guys think. I'm in it right. Even if I did submit it, came back 65, I break even, you know, by the time we factor in grading fees. At 65, this is about an $80 coin, and I'm fine with that. It's just an overall nice, appealing coin. And, you know, this again, this is primarily what I look for. Inexpensive, high-grade looking examples of any coin, whether it's a Morgan or Standing Liberty Quarter. You know, I really enjoy coins of the late 1800s and early 1900s. You can have a lot of fun for very little money. So let's see what happens. Wish me luck on this one. And, you know, that concludes our video. I just wanted to do a little sharing and showing and identifying what, about 70 bucks paid for. It was actually a little bit less than that. But as you can see, there's a lot of potential to be had with very little money if you're into getting into some of the classic U.S. classic coins. A lot of great stuff, and you could certainly hold out and save yourself $100 just to go to a coin shop. Then I would presume you could cherry pick some really nice stuff. So the gloves are coming off. Yeah, there we go. Free from the prison of that glove. But again, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Best way you can support my channel is hit the like button. I love me some likes, you know, whatever it takes to pump this one up. And yeah, share and subscribe if you're so inclined. Could always use more fans, that's for sure. But I appreciate your guys' time. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk about more coins here today. You never know, I might throw in a little coin roll hunting thing this afternoon after I do some Leroy's Leisures type activities and videoing. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.